There we go. That is enough of that. We're gonna check this out because everyone in their cat, yes, their cat. See, a cat. You can't really see the cat. Oh, there's Kitty. Hi, Kitty. Cat cam. Cat cams because chicks love cats, right? So we're gonna check out this video that everyone and their cat has been recommended by YouTube from some guy named Dragnauct Sylvas. I hear he reviews a lot of people. So we're going to review his shit and see if this is really worth the recommendations. I have a feeling it might be. Might not be. Okay. So, number one, we got quality, auto, 240p. Come on. I know this is a 2013 video, but, like, can we get 360p? Like, what did you record this on? I can't be mad, though. It's 6 years old. We'll see. We're going to love this intro music. Has Dragnauct's intro music gotten better over time?
Is it possible that your mother lied, that your father lied, that your preacher lied, that your grandmother don't know jack from shit when she flaps the lips of how Jesus died? I don't plan to offend or dish your family with the facts and writing, but condescension is a monster within. That means I question a lot. That means I don't take a face at face value. Let alone that breath we can talk. It's not about stupid or smart.
Stop, because not only did I give you this information, I specifically...
Okay, yeah, we're going to stop. Just like Matt Dillahunty told us to. Was that intro music better or worse than Drag's current intro music? Comment below. Let me know what you think. Should he go back to this intro music? I kind of want to know where he got this intro music. Because in true in true Dragnauct fashion, let me scroll this up. He doesn't put anything in his description. No links to the videos that he reviews. No links to the channels or the people or the context. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying it might be helpful when you're reviewing something if you put the link to the video that you're reviewing in the description. I'm not putting the link to this video in my description, so I'm not taking my own advice. But if you're watching this, there's a high probability this video has been recommended to you by YouTube and you've already seen it because 15,000 people have seen it. All right, back to Dillahunty. What does he have to say?
If the Bible says you can own people as property, is it moral or immoral to own people as property?
Immoral.
God says no, it is not.
Okay, stop. Hang on just a second. It sounded to me like you said that whether or not it's moral depends on what
Correct
God
answer
says.
was
So
no,
God says
it is not
slavery's
moral.
Okay, then slavery's okay?
Absolutely.
The clip you just saw was
Gman failed.
Gman, as he likes to call himself.
Ooh. Look,
It was
it's younger Drag here, out in the desert. I believe this is the Mojave Desert. That's what he says. Let's see.
conversation.
He didn't say in this video.
that
He
had
says
with Matt
later
Dillahunty
in other videos.
on the atheist experience, which Matt Dillahunty had granted him. Now, this was all prearranged. This was all planned out, and he spouted his nonsense on his channel about how he was going.
Prearranged. This was all planned out. How did Drag know about these plans and prearrangements? Has Drag been working with Dillahunty the whole time? I think so. I think this proves that Drag has been working with Dillahunty for, what is it, 6 years? Am I doing the math right? 8 years. 2013 to 2020, 21. And this was August. Yeah. So, Drag's been in cahoots with Dillahunty for a long time.
Going to shut Matt Dillahunty down with the proof of God. But Matt Dillahunty has something he wanted to talk about much more pressing. And it's something that Gman and I have talked about before in private, which was
Private.
how the Bible actually condones slavery and instructs one on how to do it. So this is actually somewhat of a touchy subject for me, because I find that an atrocity that could have been prevented is one big reason for me why.
Yeah, wait a minute. So look at this here. You can see my mouse. Yeah, you can see my mouse. See the outline of his head and body. Maybe this is why he uploaded this at 240p. Because he's sitting in front of a green screen to make it look like the desert's behind him. But I don't know about you, but that looks kind of like green screeny to me.
I don't
Just
care
saying.
for religion, especially the Christian variety.
See, Drag just hates religion.
I still don't see how many black Christians work their
He just
cognitive
hates
dissonance
Christians.
around that. It was clearly used, and it's
We're going to ignore all these reasonable reasons that he's giving for not liking Christianity. We're just going to focus on the fact that he hates Christians.
God says it's okay, then it's okay. That's one of the reasons I actually like Matt Dillahunty, is that it's the way he phrases it. So it affirms.
He hates
what someone
Christians
says.
too.
No one can say, no, you took it out of context, or no. that
See, look
was
at how he
just
mocks them.
a little
He's just
bit of
mocking.
conversation, or whatever bullshit that they try to use as an excuse, because he will use an excuse, because he knows what he says is fucked up. He knows it.
I'm going to disagree with him here. I don't think G-Man knows that it's a fucked up thing to say that slavery is okay. I think G-Man thinks that's totally okay.
The children of those ancestors eventually made us. But some of those children didn't make it. They were too busy being used as fucking alligator bait.
Fucking alligator bait.
But it's fine. It's okay.
That's going to be my alert. I'm going to clip that and make
It's
that
all
my
right,
alert.
because God said it was fucking good.
Yeah.
Never mind the fact that this religion was forced upon our ancestors. Shit, they had their own religion. They had their own gods. Bumba, the god of vomit, probably wasn't the most eloquent of deities, but he was being praised.
Did we just find out something about Drag's past and his prior religion? Maybe his secret religion? Does he worship the god of vomit?
And he for damn sure wouldn't condemn his own people being bought and used as chattel slavery. And that's where it gets
Is that because
interesting
he's
when you
like
actually
the
talk
god
to
of
this guy.
hangovers and vomit?
He thinks that
Party
no
time?
one understands the difference between
Party god.
debt peonage and chattel slavery. Some of us have actually went and looked into it. The whole transatlantic slave trade thing. Yeah, it was, they were they were just workers on a, they were just shipped in temporarily, but they decided to stay. They got food, they had clothes. It wasn't that bad. No.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
In reality, they were beasts of burden and walking sex toys. The reason my skin is so light now is because somewhere there was some
Not the good kind of
intermingling
walking sex
between
toys like sex
different ethnic
robots.
groups.
This was bad.
Maybe by force, maybe not. Who knows? But the fact remains that owning another person is wrong, no matter if they willingly do it or you buy them from their own people and then use them thereafter.
Yep. There you go.
likes to
Plain,
make
easy, simple
little,
things to say.
I call it little, but for Christians, it's the crux of their argument is that, oh, well, they have
That's why
certain
he
rules
watches
behind
Shane.
owning people. And it's just talking about the Jews
Yes.
it's not a big deal. If it was Jews, if it was Africans, if it was anybody human, it doesn't fucking matter. They're fucking humans. That's what matters. But hey, I'm the chosen. I'm one of the chosen. Well, 200 years ago, your black ass wouldn't have been chosen for shit other than to work out in the fucking yard or in the goddamn house. They would have chose your ass real quick. So.
Okay, so he's not wrong.
It kills me.
Definitely not wrong.
It really does.
It's really sad that you have to explain
to see
this.
This sheer ignorance.
Like, this should be
being
obvious.
Passed along, and then kids are being taught this shit, and so then it makes it acceptable for them to do it to another group of people and ostracize them, namely homosexuals. It's fine now because the Bible can be used to then subjugate homosexuals, stop them from getting married, can stop them from doing anything, but other than, well, they can exist. That they should be happy about that. Yeah, but no.
All good points.
And that's what really disgusts me, especially some of my own family members endorse this shit. I felt sick to my stomach when I saw some of them raising up their Chick-fil-A bags. Woohoo! More black people endorsing chicken and Jesus. Man,
Oh, this was back then when Chick-fil-A was a big thing.
Other videos, and it still disgusts me.
In the
That's why I call
news.
them reprobates. They don't know what it means, but I still refer to them as
The
reprobates.
origin of reprobates. See, Drag started it. He started the reprobates thing. Right here. Right here. In front of his green
Reprobates.
screen for the Mojave Desert.
Because that's what they are. That's what you, G-Man. That's what you are.
Oh, see, he called G-Man a reprobate.
I
Is
have
that
an
where
issue
G-Man
with
got
people
reprobate?
being angry with me because I don't accept their fucking religion. When your religion condones doing that to another person and then finding it acceptable, that's not moral to me. Just because your God said something
Oh,
was
see,
moral
there,
doesn't
he
mean it's
failed.
moral.
Moral to me. See, he just went to subjective morality. And now G-Man could just be like, well, I have objective morality. I don't know what the term objective or morality means, but I know it's better than subjective morality because some smart-sounding guy on YouTube told me it was. And now he's lost G-Man completely.
If your God said pedophilia was moral, would it be moral? I guess
Yep.
it gives
According to
pedophiles
G-Man,
an
it would
excuse to
be.
do what they want then. Why don't they just start their own religion? Where does it end? Doesn't. You can do whatever the fuck you want. It's fine. The people that have to suffer under it.
And the irony of that
underneath
statement,
whatever you believe,
years and years later,
Fuck 'em.
when G-Man is defending people who
So
are
I don't
that.
hear shit.
Hmm.
When you can't stand on your own 2 feet.
This
and
aged well.
Acknowledge that you yourself are a fucked up person and you say this. Don't use your God as a go-between. Don't use it to channel your hate and your ignorance through. Be a man or be a woman enough to admit it. Until then, I'll just consider you for what you are, a fucking coward. And that's really what it comes down to. Sheer cowardice.
Don't just go with the
Yeah.
breeze if you chose
Bam.
the creed,
Done.
or has it been chosen for you? Just
More
think
good,
about that.
more good music. So Drag's intro and exit music have definitely extended. I think you should go back to this and find this music again, use it again. But I'd say this video definitely aged well. I don't think any of the points that he's made really have changed much. I don't know why YouTube is recommending it to everyone. Let's look at some of these comments. 7 years ago, 5 years ago. Wow, these are all super old. Subbed. I wonder if most of these are from this YouTube, or not YouTube, this Facebook group that he's got linked here. From people there. I don't know what this is about. Dragnauct. Why did he comment his own name? I'm going to like it because I'm going to like his comment from 7 years ago, but I don't know why. What's something clever we can put underneath? He's not he's still saying like young. Look at how young he is. Look how young he is in this picture. This video. What can I put under this comment though? I need something clever to put underneath. Dragnauct. We've got to start somewhere. I'm going to go through. I'm going to review Drag. So somebody's got to do it. I don't want to really review his reviews of other people, but the other videos where it's just him, maybe the ones where he's like sitting in his chair reviewing people where you can't see the video that he's reviewing. I can review his review I don't know. Yeah. Oh, yes. There we go. Perfect. Overweight coward who needs to get a job. Bam. There, he'll get a nice little alert there. All right. Well, that is the end of that. And then, oh, shoot. Do I have... Let me check something real quick. Is this still... Yes, it is. All right. So I'm going to take off here. This was just a quick test kind of stream thing to see if this would all work. I think hopefully my camera looks good and my volumes are all good and everything else. But I'm going to go ahead and play my own video as kind of an outro. Shoot, I didn't really set this up too well. I don't really have a way to go. How can I do this? I'll just do it this way. I'll do that.
Welcome to another edition
And I'll turn this
of
off.
Preaching to the Choir Ministries. Gman got a UTI because he was jerking off. And I'm going to talk about a truth that is very true. The reason why I had a urinary tract infection, the only way you can get that is by jerking off. Some of you don't know how to read. And by the way, I'm being very sarcastic. You get a UTI because you jerk off. I would say roughly somewhere in my 20s or my early 30s, where I really had a long time problem with jerking off. And I have a history of it. And actually, that's really the only thing I want you guys to hear out of a 22-minute video.